If I told you my story, you would hear life, but it wasn't mine.
I'm Pate, and this is my story. I've had 3 failed marriages in life. As second marriage, God gave me the greatest gift I could ask for, and my 10-year-old son. And the third marriage came along, great marriage. In 2014, things took a turn. I kind of neglected the people that really cared about me because of my third marriage, and I chose her over family and friends and everything else. And the main person that I chose her over was my mother, which was a mistake. And after that marriage ended, I was just lost, didn't know where to go, didn't know where to turn. So I turned to my mother at first, and I turned to Jeremy too. And as time went on, after I moved out of our house, I moved in with my mother and Jeremy, and I would sit there at night for 2 weeks after living with them. I would sit there at night and I would, listen to Jeremy get his music ready for Sundays, and I would listen to him sing, and things just started working for me. And as I was going down the road one day in my truck, I heard a song on the radio by Chris Tomlin. It was called Amazing Grace. And after that song was over, I still struggled. And I got home one day, and I sat there and thought to myself, what would life actually be like if my chains were gone and I was set free? So as a couple of days passed on, as I was driving down the road again one day, a spirit just spoke to me and came over me. And he told me, just turn your troubles over to me and let me show you what I can do. I went back to my mom and Jeremy's house. I looked Jeremy in the eye and told him, I said, I'm ready to turn my life over. And he told me, he said, well, let's just say the sinner's prayer. And we did. 2 weeks later, I was baptized. And from that point on, I have been so blessed. I'm blessed with a wonderful family, wonderful friends, a wonderful church family who accepted me for who I was. But God really accepted me for who I was. He has been my guiding light. He's blessed me financially, emotionally, physically. He's provided for my needs with a home, a new car, just a wonderful son, a wonderful stepfather and mother who's always been there with me through thick and thin. But if there's anything I can really say out of this message, if you're lost and you need someone to turn to, turn your life over to Christ and let Him work a miracle in you, because He has for me. There's not a day that goes by I don't get up every morning and pray. I know during the day I may make mistakes, but God doesn't judge me for that. I get home at night and I pray for those mistakes. I'm raising my son up in church. God has just been a blessing to me. I don't think there's anyone else I have. He's gave me a better relationship with my mother than I have ever had, because I have done her wrong in the past. And through God, her and I have a better relationship than we ever have. And God has also blessed me with Jeremy for the last 20 years of my life. He's a wonderful person, wonderful worship leader, a godly man. And my family is important to me, but God's most important to me, because He's the man that I turn to when I have problems or I have struggles. And see what He can do for you, because He does work miracles. Let Him place His hand on you and let Him work a miracle through you.
This is my story. This is my song. praising my Savior all the day long.